Do you know that there are actually federal limits on how much a seller can contribute to closing costs?
Hi, I'm Jessica Weeks from W Realty Atlanta, and I want to just let you know about a situation that happened with my closing just a few minutes ago that we successfully closed. To make a long story short, we went to walkthrough on the last day of our contract and found that all the appliances had been reworked. I called the listing agent after checking our property disclosure one more time and showing that yes, all the appliances should be left, and let her know that they were taken. And so she immediately said, let's solve this problem. We can do that we'll just contribute more to your closing costs. And these are called seller concessions. And I said, absolutely not, that won't work. We had already gotten 3% in seller concessions. And so adding any more to that would be against federal guidelines. And what that means is that even though we would agree to that at the closing table, they'd have to return those funds to the seller contractually. So then after I mentioned that we were already at 3%, they said, well, we actually just put all of this in storage. How about we just write an amendment saying that we'll return those appliances, and if they're not returned by this day, we would purchase new ones. And I said, absolutely not. I can't agree to that for my client, because at this point, our home inspection showed that they were in good working order when we inspected them. And at any point when those were being moved, we cannot say that they would be in the same condition. They've gone on a dolly, they've gone up on a truck, they've traveled to the storage facility, they've gone back on a dolly, back down onto the truck, and then they'd have to be moved back to the house again. My job is to protect my buyer and make sure that they are being delivered the same home with the same appliances agreed upon that we saw at time of inspection. So we quickly picked out brand new appliances that are being delivered. And my buyer is thrilled to be getting all brand new appliances. So do you need a real estate agent to work for you? Absolutely. Not just for things like knowing federal lending guidelines or how to handle situations like this, but because things don't always go perfectly smoothly and you can't anticipate what problems you're going to have until they happen. So give me a call. I would love to work for you. I'd love to be problem solver for you. Put me to work.